minions of the haters. I guess that's what ND Clark is. He's not even good enough to be a hater himself. All he can do is lick the ass of the haters, you know. So anyway, he's made another video. Says it's his last one. We'll see. But man, what a pile of patronizing puke. Jesus Christ, this guy is just so fucking full of himself. So yeah, you know, whatever. Get help. Lot to learn. What do I got to learn from you, ND Clark? Why don't you educate us? Okay, you make fucking videos, so why don't you actually make a video explaining what we need to learn, what I need to learn, especially from idiots like you. How to 5-star a video with a swastika on somebody's head or a tampon in their mouth? No, I don't think so. I think I'll pass on that education. It sounds like a moron's, you know, the road to Moronica. I think it's paved with signs congratulating ND Clark. Yeah, fuck you. You know, you keep turning this into some sort of, you know, the problem is my hostility, because I used the word bitch, and I called a lunatic racist a skanky cunt. And somehow, and to be serious, got all hysterical because I made a joke about blondes, and all of a sudden I was a misogynist. You know, get real. I mean, you know, this is all caused. This whole dispute. It has nothing to do with my personality. It has to do with your lack of character. It's that simple. It's not complicated. You're going to sit there and excuse you 5-starring completely shitty videos because I blocked you? That's your explanation? That's your rationale? Blocking? I mean, come on. I mean, it's imbecilic. It's silly. It's crazy is what it is. It's just fucking goddamn crazy. It's just an excuse. That's all it is. I mean, I can't even imagine somebody blocked me. I'm going to somehow... What am I going to think? I'm just going to think, oh, well, I either pissed them off, I gave them a reason to block me, and they blocked me. So what the hell is this? No, that's not some sort of... What else? It's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. I can't comprehend it. It just makes no logical sense. And the only people it can possibly make logical sense to is people who have an incentive or a bent where they're going to try to sit there and manipulate the facts into some sort of damnation of something I did. I'd just like you guys to chronicle exactly what the fuck I did here. I attempted to discuss the Holocaust and got completely, you know, just annihilated, just nuked, you know, because I dared even say the fucking word. I didn't say anything outrageous, not to a rational human being. And you fuckers decided it was time to paint swastikas on people's heads. So fuck you. Anyway, yeah, this, come on, provide the education, ND Clark. You're such a smart fucker. On your little pills. I'm not gonna, you know, you're just, this is just so idiotic to reduce this again to personality. Somehow we all need pills to be able to talk to each other, so we don't let each other angerize each other. I'm not the one so possessed by anger that I'm 5-starring crap videos, or that I'm making crap videos. You are, idiot. You know, and so your pills aren't working. And I haven't begun, like I said, you haven't even begun to be scarred by this adventure. And you know, you did send me your phone number. All right, so we were, I mean, I don't know, you send everybody your phone number, maybe you do that. So I thought I had some reason to trust you as a human being, and obviously I had no reason to do that. And that's it. Whatever. I got nothing else to say to you. You're an idiot. I mean, this whole rationale, even you saying, well, they're entertaining videos, like you somehow would have 5-starred them if it wasn't for, oh, I might hurt his feelings if I do that. Where, like I said, my reaction would have been exactly the opposite. Go ahead, go ahead, start picking on Dario. Go ahead, pick on somebody I have respect for and see what happens. All right, fuckers. You know, you people just such hypocrites. Just such disgusting hypocrites. Alright, so anyway, enough of that fucker. DMCA guy, because some guy with an account, whatever, Cole West something, whatever the fuck it is, 12. So he makes all, you know, all 6 of his videos they're just all slanders to me, just grotesque Photoshop abuses, the whole thing. That's all his whole account is. So I DMCA'd 4 of his videos. YouTube has taken the videos down. They didn't suspend the account. So I'm like, what the fuck is the point here? There's no 3-strike rule, apparently. This account should not exist. It exists for one purpose, to steal my material, pervert my material, and slander me. It's just bullshit. I want the fucker's name and address. I'm going to sue you one way or another, you little fuck. Alright, but I'm going to have to sue you through YouTube. And fuck YouTube. I mean, you know, probably it'll be my 1000th video, and it probably will be my last video. Because it's looking like it's looking more and more like YouTube's going to have to fucking get, you know, its balls put in the vice. Because this is just bullshit. They're running this system like shit. It took 4 days for the DMCAs to even be acted on. What's the fucking point? Most videos get 99% of their views in the first 4 days. So that's just idiotic. You file 4 DMCAs, they don't do shit. It doesn't. What's the point? This whole account is just copyright violations. This whole motherfucking account is copyright violations. You know, it's just so stupid. And then he let, you know, the whole reason why the DMCA has this bad reputation here on YouTube is because people are allowed to file them falsely. YouTube should suspend any account of anybody who files a DMCA and then doesn't take the person to court if they counterclaim. If they counterclaim, that person has to take the thing to goddamn court, or they should have their account suspended. That's the goddamn fucking law. Oh, well, anyway, the whole thing is just, it just sucks. I mean, this is just bullshit. So anyway, 2 zones here. I'm getting angry now, so I better take some pills because I'm getting angry. Can't get angry. Gotta be soft and fluffy. Alright, well, anyway, so there's some asshole's been making comment because I said the word boy to Christopher 7. And yeah, what was this in obvious context? He says, da-da-da-da, son. Alright? I mean, what a patronizing pile of puke that is. Who the fuck do you go through your life calling son? Where do you use this vernacular? I can't think of one instance in my life where I have said the word son to somebody. What the fuck is that? Where do you get that from? And somebody who's black certainly should have some sensitivity to playing that kind of elitist game. I mean, what kind of crap is that? I'm older than you, Christopher. I'm not your motherfucking son. You know, newsflash. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, then there's another asshole puts a video up with, you know, saying I photoshopped Captain Awesome. And that's true. I did Photoshop him. Right in compliance with his request that I do so for an icon for his channel page. And if anybody looks at the icon, it's kind of a flattering image of Captain Awesome. Kind of makes him look tough and mean and, you know, all that shit. Instead of a wimpy little, you know, fucktard. So, I mean, what are you talking about? There's no attempt to malign, ridicule, fuck with, or in any way degrade the individual. So you lose the argument so badly. Your desperation is just so obvious. I mean, it's just you're all just a big pile of desperation. I mean, Escanarf is even playing videos where she's, you know, all the helicopter views of the beautiful nature and the mountains and the sky, and somehow that just makes it all better, right? We just play some pretty pictures, and it makes it all okay. I mean, this is just such nursery school bullshit. Oh, disgusting.
Joneser, yeah, that's a big one. Sorry, yeah, he makes this video, says, oh yeah, why should you just stick to being an entertainer? Well, look, if you're just here to be entertained, please say something so I can block you. Or just get the fuck away from me. Go find some puppies to look at or something else on YouTube to entertain you. Because that's really not what I'm doing here. I only try to have a little charisma sometimes and try to be a little bit entertaining, just because sometimes this crap, as I've said, the truth is a bitter pill, and you have to try to do something to get it down people's throats. But that's all I'm doing. And yeah, I'm just being a human being too. I mean, it's impossible to try to communicate with people in some kind of stale, you know, horrifically dull and boring, these are the words of the truth. I am speaking them now to you. I mean, what the fuck do you want from me? But I'm not here to be a fucking entertainer. And that was another crack that Indy Clark made, something about me looking for subscribers, goddammit. You don't block 1,000 people if you're fucking whoring for subscribers. News flash, asshole. On the other hand, you and Rosebushy have been accepting lots of new subscriptions from lots of new sock accounts. I just saw another one the other day. You know, the guy who made the 6 videos, just completely stealing all my material. And this is coming from Rosebushy, an asshole who once put a copyright signal on his motherfucking videos because he was so upset that somebody else was playing his entire video somewhere else. I mean, what a cunt. I mean, you just can't get any more disgusting than this. And he sits there and says on his channel, like, thanks for the sub. Oh, the background image is that, and all this crap. I mean, this is just disgusting. You know, you people, you can't stand for anything. I mean, have you blocked S and F, Indy Clark? Can I ask you, I mean, do you really think it's an acceptable position for somebody to argue how many black men are in prison and that people, property owners, should have the right to white only, or no homosexuals, or no long hairs, or no dorky assholes from Kentucky? I mean, do they really have a right to do that? You stupid fuck. Anyway, so back to Joneser. So Joneser says absolutely nothing. I mean, he's sitting there arguing, cuts my videos, oh yeah, the Matt videos are useless, and these videos are useless, and all these are just down to the 20 solution videos, and then he just sits there and goes through the solution videos like, blah, 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 blah. The same typical stuff, though. Oh yeah, well, you can't fix population by offering incentives or, creating, I have lots of different proposals I put out there. It's just changing the incentives, and maybe even have a voucher system where people could trade their reproductive rights to each other. But regardless, you have what's your answer to the problem? We have unsustainable population growth. What's your fucking answer? Yeah, you don't have an answer, that's right. And your answer would be, let them eat cake, right? You don't give a fuck about any human being on this planet but your big fat Jabba the Hutt self. That's all you are. You're a glutton, you're a heathen, you're a what the fuck, I don't even know what the word for you is. You are a self-obsessed, big fat, monstrous pig. You're just a black hole. That's all you are. A black, dark, ugly pig fucking hole. And then your answer to the national debt is what? How are you going to fix it? I propose as, yes, okay, devalue the dollar over a 10-year period, get rid of this debt, get rid of this insane, idiotic mortgage on the future, and have an honest government for a fucking change. What's your solution, fucker? You don't have one. Instant runoff voting. Oh, yeah, you don't have to rewrite the Constitution unless some fucktarded court says it's a violation of the Constitution to modify the process slightly. If they do that, well, then you just get a 3/4 vote in both houses, and there, you rewrote it. So that's what you have to do, that's what you do. But we need to do it. And you didn't mention the geographic districts, you didn't mention my stuff on the education system, and some other stuff, but fuck that. And then you say, hide in the Matrix. Well, of course, I've done all these virtual reality videos pointing out that I think the Matrix is bullshit. It's not anything close to anything I'm describing or advocating. So, but just keep labeling it with the falsehood. Just keep basically deceiving people with rhetoric that is not accurate.